Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. So hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. For those who are asking already, I'm going to be making a video on what you should do as, the majority of players at least who will be watching this in the season. Because I do not suggest, there's a couple of things that I think a lot of people want to do, but it's not necessarily a good idea at the start of this particular season due to the situation that we're in. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. That video will probably be coming out maybe today or tomorrow, definitely before the season starts. So, yeah, subscribe, turn on the notifications on. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this guy. Because Zenko actually does not seem like such a bad Sorcerer. So this is going to be the Mythic Sorcerer. By the way, guys, I will be going over Kaiji as well in this video, just after this Sorcerer. So, we got the Mythic Wind Sorcerer. Fox Fire, Bolt, active, white, 1 rage, deals 1,500 of Dragon's attack power as damage to target tower, and restores 10% of Dragon's modified HP on cast. So basically, it's like this Dragon's version of Tidal Surge, any White Death Gaze. I think the White Death Gaze on Merc, Kill Stare, basically that same idea, except this one restores 10% of Dragon's modified HP, which is not too shabby. Basically, this should one-shot towers that are, around the same, quote-unquote, level as the dragon. So, an orange tier, oh, great, I already forgot his name. Zenko is not going to one-shot max level 75 towers, but if, you have a max Vanguard dragon against level 75 towers, it will one-shot. So, you got Kinsun, Mischief, active, blue, 1 rage, cloak. Dragon cloaks briefly. While cloaked, dragon flies at 25% of normal speed, and after 2 seconds, the dragon will come out of cloaking and will damage nearby buildings for 12% of dragon's modified HP. Damage does not remove tower disabling effects. Dragon's breath attack deals 100% increased damage for 4 seconds after uncloaking. Not too shabby. For sure. Now, since this is technically a cloak, and it's kind of like, I'm assuming it's going to work the same way as Cloak, which means that this guy can actually blink out of mage shots, which means it actually might not be such a bad sorcerer. It might require some skill. I'm actually low-key excited for this dragon. I think it's going to be pretty nice. It will be unfortunate if there is an ice flak because it will remove the increased damage. But, if you kill that ice flak with, the Firefox Bolt or something like that, it might not be too shabby. Now, Trickster's Toolkit. This is where this dragon might actually become a very good cleanup dragon. Gains 1 rage and a spell when dragon destroys a tower. 1 rage. That is awesome. Unfortunately, you're going to have to use whatever spell you get with it. I'll go over the matrix in just a second. But that's definitely really nice. An entire rage whenever you kill a tower, which if everything is sanded, you can cloak briefly or something like that in order to slow down, how you're flying, I guess. Yeah, it seems really nice. And then you have the elemental, resist. So, what you get: Ensnaring Vines, red spell, Magic Barrier, white spell, Ensnaring Vines, red, Death Gaze, red, Magic Barrier, white, which is actually very, very nice. Basically, what you're going to want to do is kill the blue mage immediately, and they get Magic Barrier, because it doesn't allow any mage shots to hit you, which is awesome for a sorcerer. I'm really not liking the amount of Ensnaring Vines that I see here, because I don't like that. I wish it was a little bit more of a variance, but what this does mean is, let's say you have a normal kill island, the Perch Islands, right? In the middle, there's normally a red mage, and right beside it is, a dark flak or a fire flak or an ice flak or whatever the case may be. So if you kill the red mage and whatever flak it is while turning, you're going to get, I don't know what they're saying, but I'll just check it. So let's say you kill those 2 towers, you get Ensnaring Vines. I'm guessing it sounds like vines, so I'm guessing it's gonna, ensnare the towers. Well, obviously it has it in the name. So they can't fire. So you could, kind of set up a base, sort of, kind of, a little bit, to an extent. I do see some flaws with this dragon. Is he going to be? I mean, is he cert? Obviously not. He is very, very not even close to cert. But is he going to be useful? Possibly. It will take some skill. It will be situational use. I don't think he's going to be able to walk through max towers, or sorry, walk through max bases easily. It will take some, practice trying to figure out, like, how fast can you blink, and will the blinks actually work? If there is going to be a cooldown, it doesn't say it, so I'm assuming there's not. But if there is not a cooldown on the cloak, you can actually blink like you do with Necrix or Hasset or whatever, Noctua even. And it might actually be a really, really fun dragon to fly. But again, that will take some skill, which 99% of people don't have playing this game. Let me rephrase that. It takes a particular skill. Not a whole lot of people can blink out islands. Sure, there's a good amount of people, but out of the entire percentage that play the game, out of the entire population of the players that play the game, that's a lot of play and stuff like that. Not a whole lot of people can do it. So it will be a smaller group of people that can actually use this dragon to the best of its abilities, but I do believe that it will, he's going to be fun to fly, I think. Runes and Glyphs, so increases Firefox Bolt healing, so not terrible. This Sorcerer HP increase is actually really nice for Cert, by the way. So if you get this dragon and you're like, meh, I like Cert better, then I would actually go ahead and put that Mythic Glyph of Trickery on Cert, because HP is better on Cert. So, yeah. Makes him live longer. I say us as players should make a channel where... Okay, I really want to read these comments, actually. I'm curious. Okay, so that is Zenko. I believe Kaiji... Wait, Saito? Oh, yeah, that's the... I'll go over the writer in another video, I guess. Where is this guy? Okay, here he is. Yeah. Here is Kaiji Sunken Yokai. While the Sacred Ridge rivers are a valuable resource to the region, they are not without their dangers. Okay, cool. Alright, Breath of the Drowned. I get it, see, because, like, it's a river and people... Okay, that's interesting. Breath of the Drowned, active, white, 1 rage. Dragon's Breath deals 85% increased damage and freezes buildings for 2 seconds. Spell has a 4-second cooldown... Sorry, has a 4-second duration and 3-second cooldown. So, yeah. 2 seconds. That is long enough to prevent a mage shot from hitting you. But it is a sorcerer. So it's not like Gunner where you can, like, hit towers and they can't hit you, right? Because the swipe attacks aren't going to be able to hit the mages quick enough before they fire. So that is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. I think it will be good, again, against undefended bases. Defended bases, I think you're going to find a little bit of difficulty taking out them, with super shots coming at you. But Arcane Aegis does help. It is a white spell, 1 rage, can't talk, sorry. Activates a shield that decreases all damage taken by 100% and absorbs mage shots to gain 2 rage. So if 2 mage shots hit you, you just gain 2 rage back, which is very freaking nice. The unfortunate thing is, if there's an Ice Flak, you're screwed because Ice Flaks remove this shield. But cannons do not. So it's kind of like take 22 or whatever. If this was not able to be broken by an Ice Flak, man, this dragon would actually be pretty freaking nice. Because then all you had to do is just use Arcane Aegis, absorb all the mage shots, and just freeze everything. And it is a 4-second duration on the Breath of the Drowned. So you have, like, time to cycle through this. So you could literally just use Arcane Aegis, never take any mage shots, and just keep freezing everything. It's just like a cycle. And honestly, it would be pretty nice. So Dragon's Breath damage also causes towers to take an increased 20% damage. And Dragon has 75% increased rage generation. For a sorcerer, again, quite impressive. And then you have to summon the Water Spirit, which summons a dragon with 60% of your dragon's modified HP as health and 4% of your dragon's modified HP as damage, which is sick. That is basically, 60%, let's say about 50%, half another of your health back, right? Or half of your health on, like, a separate dragon that will absorb it, which is awesome. this dragon does seem like it will be a very good dragon for most players. Maxed out, like, against completely defended bases, you know, all level 75s, probably not. Well-built bases with really good gear for their level, he'd probably struggle. But against most bases for their levels that don't have Ice Flax, man, this guy's going to rip through them. So yeah, I'm actually quite impressed. I think the Sorcerers this time are balanced. Cert is not balanced. I don't care what people say. He's not balanced. He is a good dragon. He is amazing. I got him. I ended up spending for him, which obviously shows that I liked him. But these actually seem like they'll use a little bit of skill, and they're not going to be super overpowered. They'll be situational, which Sorcerers tend to be. So yeah. Anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments what you thought of these dragons. Let me know if you think that they're going to be useful. I mean, I think so. I think they will be to an extent. Hopefully, I am correct. I guess we'll see. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in